Is it time to buy or sell SoFi stock? In this video, we are diving deep into SoFi. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of May, 2025, our system has ranked SoFi as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 6.42. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 20.9% since we first identified SoFi as a buy candidate 18 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.16% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. This stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 34.37% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 11.48% to 46.76%. Analyzing the longer term, our 12-month evaluation indicates a projected change of around 60.14%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 11.66% to 113.34% over the upcoming year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $17.96 and $34.31. Our latest daily update for SoFi features the headline, SoFi stock price up 1.45% on Wednesday. The SoFi stock price increased 1.45% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025. It rose from $15.85 to $16.08. This marks 3 consecutive days of gains. It will be interesting to see if this upward trend continues or if there will be a slight pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 2.36%, reaching a low of $15.91 and a high of $16.29. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 11.74% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day, along with the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with 4 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 67 million shares changed hands for approximately $1.08 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $18.42, while the lowest was $6.01. Currently, the price stands 12.70% or $2.34 below the 52-week high and 43.10% or $12.18 below the all-time high recorded on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price reached $28.26. SoFi Technologies has recently been in the spotlight, experiencing a notable increase of 21% amid investor optimism. However, this surge has raised concerns about its valuation, with the company currently trading at a price-to-earnings ratio of 41 times earnings, leading some analysts to question whether the gains are sustainable. On a positive note, SoFi's fee-based revenue has surged by 67% year-over-year, totaling $315 million. This now accounts for 41% of their overall revenue as the company continues to excel in its loan platform and financial services segments. As the second quarter of 2025 approaches, SoFi's guidance projects revenues of approximately $801,940,000, with a modest earnings per share of 6 cents, bolstered by several upward revisions in earnings and revenue expectations. Additionally, SoFi is making a strategic move to re-enter the cryptocurrency market with an upcoming blockchain initiative that will enable users to trade Bitcoin and potentially utilize stablecoins and staking features in the future. This expansion could further diversify its offerings and attract a broader customer base, aligning with the growing interest in digital assets. In the short term, the stock may see increased volatility due to the mixed signals from valuation concerns and positive growth indicators. However, in the long term, the expansion into new financial services, including cryptocurrency capabilities, alongside strong revenue growth, positions SoFi for continued success, potentially driving its stock price higher in a favorable economic environment. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, it was reported that Stephens assigned SoFi an overweight rating, along with an initiate action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, Citigroup rated SoFi as a buy with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, Deutsche Bank provided a hold rating for SoFi, also with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, Morgan Stanley assigned SoFi an underweight rating, accompanied by a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of December, 2024, Jefferies rated SoFi as a buy with a hold action. Analysts have assigned SoFi stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a buy rating, N. The following signals have been identified for SoFi. The chart today shows mostly positive signals. The SoFi stock is receiving buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which suggests a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support is expected at the levels of $15.31 and $13.99. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 69.26%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has also been generated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is seen as a positive technical signal. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 54 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 5 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 9 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 45 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 42 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 18 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 16 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 14 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoFi. SoFi finds support from accumulated volume at $15.36, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. This stock displays average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by 375 $0.01 between its high and low, which corresponds to 2.36%. In the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 4.48%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for SoFi, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 6 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can significantly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SoFi. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, indicating that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may want to consider entering a position and utilizing volume to determine the optimal time to exit. On the downside, SoFi faces its first support level at $15.36. If this support level holds, it could serve as a suitable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for SoFi from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 20th of June, 2025, Keo Kelly conducted an insider purchase of 10,267 shares of common stock. On the same day, Rishal Jeremy conducted an insider purchase of 66,847 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, White Derek J. conducted an insider purchase of 4,355 shares of common stock. On that same day, White Derek J. conducted another insider purchase of 148,404 shares of common stock. On the 17th of June, 2025, White Derek J. conducted yet another insider purchase of 64,467 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of 0.000. In total, insiders purchased 0 shares and sold 0 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $15.50, reflecting a decrease of 3.58%. This stock exhibits medium daily movements, indicating a medium level of risk. There is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 53 days ago. Is SoFi stock a good buy? SoFi exhibits several positive signals and is currently experiencing a strong upward trend. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we consider it to be a favorable choice at this moment, and we anticipate further gains over the next 3 months. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 26th of June, we expect SoFi to open higher by approximately 1 cent and begin trading at $16.09. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing the information provided, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.